Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. The last episode we rescued Boss Brickle from his corrupted Grobot. We've recovered Eldream's pillow. In this episode we head into Boss Brickle's bed, sleep on Eldream's pillow, rescue Eldream, and learn how to get to Dream's Deep where Peach is. That's the game plan. Let's basically, as soon as you get close to the bed, the cutscene will automatically play, so make sure you get all the items beforehand unless you want to head out right away, which you can, so doesn't really matter. The portal opens, and like I said, you'll have real-world sections, then you'll immediately be followed by a full Dream World section. This is Eldream's pillow. Good. It would be kind of awkward if this wasn't, you know, Eldream's pillow, or if it wasn't a pillow at all. It's just a random rock that Boss Brickle's carrying around. Just happens to look like a pillow. Happens to look like Eldream's pillow, but it's really not. How ironic would that be? But no, RPGs usually give you gratification for actually killing bosses. So, or, you know, plot progression. Kind of important in a video game. So, we're heading to the Dreamy Mushrise Kingdom. Mushrise Kingdom? Mushrise Park. Much better. And, it's time to basically do the whole Dreamy section. Even though we have been here before, you'll often go to the Dream World while you're in the real world sections, but then you'll have a full Dream World section afterwards, as opposed to bits and snippets. In fact, those bits and snippets often introduce concepts that you'll be using in the full Dream World section, such as new Luiginary works and so on and so forth. Although, we still have to master the fan and the slingshot, I guess, so we'll be doing those. Also, since I haven't mentioned it, Bunny! Who has the pillow, the nightmare chunk! Yes, we get the picture. Eldream is here. Yes, we know. We know, Dreambert. But here we go. It's time for us to chase that cute, fluffy, cloudy little bunny butt. Because, you know, every Mario game apparently has us chasing bunnies. Although this reminds me of the worm from Bowser's Inside Story, complete with all the comical failure at grabbing it. But, hi, Brickle. What are you doing here? But this isn't actually Brickle, of course. This is like how they had Dreamy Monsieur Broke. This is Dreamy Brickle! Dreamed up by Luigi's subconscious, and I guess Luigi's subconscious thinks this guy is a douche because just like he was in the real world, he's gonna be a douche to us here. Because he's Boss Brickle, that's what he does. He's pretty fickle. In fact, as one of you fans said, he's quite cynical. That was the best pun. I forget who said that one, but that was fantastic. Props to you. You get actual legit video props for that pun. You get the LuckySevenDX seal of recognition, because that was fantastic. Anyway, so Dreamy Boss Brickle's gonna be here to get in our ways, you can imagine, but we have to chase down a bunny. Cute, fluffy, adorable little bunny. But first, actually, I'm gonna show off a little, there's actually a little cutscene if you, leave prematurely, so we'll quickly do that, and then we'll head back into the Dream World and begin our quest in Dreamy Mushrise Park. Very exciting. And being in a new area and being full of enemies this time, you can imagine we'll also be having to deal with excellent 10s and dodge 10s as well. So get ready for a lot of battles and a lot of me probably failing at getting excellent hits and dodges. But yeah, we're taking a breather, Starlo. Breather done. Let's go. Get it? A breather? That was bad. I apologize. But yeah, we literally just woke Luigi up and then sent him back to sleep. I guess he technically knows what's going on, because I guess Dreamy Luigi is like the manifestation of his consciousness, because you're still conscious within a dream. I mean, you remember what you're dreaming. You have a perspective in your own dream, you know? It's not like you're a story being told to you. You're an active participant in your dream, so you're conscious in a dream, so I guess Luigi knows what's going on in the dream world, because it's his dream. He sees it through the eyes of Dreamy Luigi, right? That makes sense. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense, because who would Dreamy Luigi be then? It's the manifestation of Luigi's consciousness, right? Dream physics! They're crazy. I love it. Dream theories. They're fun. Anyway, Bunny! I love you! Let me touch you! But the bunny will have none of that. So, gotta chase down the bunny, gotta get that nightmare chunk. You see that? That was a bunny. Boss Brickle doesn't care. Boss Brickle only cares about that bunny. That bunny was real cute. I just imagine Boss Brickle with like the dat ass face looking at the bunny. Can someone make fan art of that? It's like the dat ass meme, except Boss Brickle looking at, you know, a bunny with the dat ass face. Points for extra bonus points for the bunny little cloudy bunny butt. But we need Dat Bunny Brickle. Fan art, please. This is a LuckySevenDX fan art request. We need Dat Bunny Brickle. It's fantastic. I like this idea. This needs to be a thing. But unfortunately, he's gonna get in our way and meddle like Boss Brickle did in the real world, because that's just what he... Oh my god, he has bunny ears and a carrot. That's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So, check out these ears. This bunny's gonna be all over me. No. No, Brickle, no, you're creepy. No, it's not gonna work. You are a bunny predator. That's what you are. But hey, look at this. We have attack pieces. So we don't actually have bro attacks in the Dream World, since we only have one bro that actually participates in combat. Instead, we get our own version of special attacks that we will be introduced to once we get all 10 of these attack pieces. You will have to get everyone in this area, but all the ones from there on will not be. Also, this tree is here, but we can't access it quite yet. It's not glowing for reasons. Speaking of enemies, we shall finally have our first Dream World combat in a while. Actually, our first Dream World combat with a hammer, because we actually haven't had a hammer yet. So these guys will just charge at you. It's pretty easy to dodge them. There's a bunch of red ones and one purple one. The purple one is the captain. Killing him is obviously the smartest thing to do, but if you want to get the dodge 10, excellent 10, which, as you're going to be able to see here, we do indeed have the dodge 10, excellent 10 to deal with, so we will do that. But we're going to attack his dream caps. Okay, we're off to a good start so far, but I know I'm going to screw this up. I'm so paranoid now, because the jump timing is so much harder in hard mode. But they have 2 attacks. This is the other one where you kind of have to just time it. I usually just like to try to jump over them, unless there's space in such a way where jumping over one will get you hit by the other, in which case usually you want to try to jump, so you bounce on them. And that's a little tricky sometimes, but that's the plan. So normally you want to just kind of attack the... If you want to extend the fight, don't attack the captain, which I will do in the next fight to get the excellent 10 and dodge 10. But for now, we are going to attack the captain. Because by attacking the captain, you will, if you kill the captain, which we just did, all the other ones will actually huddle up. They will no longer attack you. In fact, they'll start to flee. And not only will they be closer for the jump to hit them, but they'll also be in good range for the hammer. Because the way the hammer works, when you get the excellent, a bunch of Luigis come out and it attacks every enemy on the ground. Enemies that are closer to the hammer, the point of hammer blast, shockwave thing, will take extra damage. The ones further back will take less, but because they're all huddled up, they actually take a ton of damage. So they're really good for AoE and things, especially if they're all clustered up like this. But the jump is better for focus damage in certain areas. So the jump is a much more powerful attack, but the hammer is much better AoE. So if you want a focus attack, you go for the jump. If you want a AoE attack, you go for the hammer. The hammer will also get really good once we get certain special hammers later on that will actually, the AoE aspect of it will actually get really nice with some certain special abilities. But if you want to extend a battle, especially for excellent 10s and dodge 10s, generally using the jump is better. That being said, the hammer is easier to get excellence on in hard mode, I believe, because the timing just feels easier to me. So, I mean, as you can see, by the way, the ones in the back took way less damage, so that's the way that works. So that's how the hammer works. As you can see, by the way, we do have no bro attack, as you saw. Ooh, I was a little concerned about that jump, but I made it. Gonna pop a badge, and at this point, I think I'm gonna speed up the rest of this battle, because I'm going to purposely jump on the ones furthest in the back to keep the captain alive as long as possible. In fact, if you kill off all the other dream caps and leave the captain alive, he'll summon additional dream caps, which means you can almost extend this fight on indefinitely if you want to get the excellent 10 and the dodge 10 right away. So I'm going to do that and speed up this whole process so you can see it. But that's the plan. Assuming I don't screw up horribly, which, knowing me, I probably will. And I used that badge of perfect timing. That worked out well. Alright guys, I'm going to speed up the rest of this process. I will meet you guys when I hopefully get the excellent 10 and dodge 10. Alright, as you can see, you kind of have to bounce on those there if you want to dodge them properly. You kind of have to time the bounce there a little bit. And I believe this should be enough to get him to summon more, perhaps? Possibly? Oh no, we actually killed the guy! Well, that's going to be the end of this fight then. But we got a super mushroom as the rare reward, so hey, that worked out decently. So yeah, the next fight I definitely will try to spread out as long as possible. Although I might be close enough to excellent 10 at this point where just using hammers would be easier to clinch it. So I'll have to check how many I have at this point, because we're actually in decent shape here. And getting the dodge 10 is actually going to be easier if the other enemy that we'll see later on in this area. So, I don't know, debatable how this is going to work, but let's try to get the 4 here. 4, 4, 4, 4, 3. Okay, well, 3 is close enough. I'm not going to complain about getting a 3 instead of a 4. The 1 point difference is not going to be the end of the world. So I missed both bros, I think, with the 3. But anyway, time for some Luigi work action. As you can see, we have the fan in the background and a bunch of quest blocks to blow. But as you can see as well, those little propeller things in the background also blow when you use the fan. So it's actually interesting. In order to get the items here, you're going to blow a lot. But as you can see, as you blow, it also shows that these little Z-Keeper propellers will also move. So that actually becomes a very important mechanic in Dreamy Mushrise Park. So it's kind of actually a cool play by the game to use these question mark blocks as a way to introduce the mechanic going on throughout the entire rest of the thing. So it sort of introduces the other fan mechanic as you go. And also we got our next attack piece. Just make sure you get all of these as you go. And by the way, the attack pieces will show up on the map. You can access the map at the corner over here. As you can see, there's an attack piece in this screen. You can't see screens you haven't been to, but you can kind of scroll around and see everything else. So you do actually have a map there. You just have to access. Also, you can jump with the fan. It's a little strange, but it does work. So now you use that applied knowledge though to see that, oh, I can blow this over here and get back here. For some reason you fall down and can't get back up because you there's a wall over here. You kind of have to use that. You can, of course. Oh, I'm gonna miss on the coins there because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I got the other thing there. Well, I missed on 8 coins. Oh no, you can, as you can see, that you can blow that back if you fall down. So it's not a one-time thing. I missed on 8 coins because I was a derp. It happens. Attack piece number 4 though, we're in good shape. So we're just gonna keep going through Dreamy Mushrise Park. It's not the longest area, for sure. Also, my voice is like already kind of dying. My voice might be a little weaker-ish for a little bit. I just actually had wisdom teeth surgery recently, so not in the best of shape. As you can see on the map, by the way, there's an entire section over here that we can't access yet, and these trees are not things we can access yet either. So we'll be backtracking to go there at some point. There's also coins in the sky. Don't worry about that for now. Brickle, what the heck are you doing? Leave that bunny alone. That bunny want none of your. That bunny want none of your carrot. Dat bunny. I just can't. It's too funny. Anyway, he's not having the big success. I mean, you're trying to make a dreamy park though, man. You can't really make a dreamy park when all of I mean, the only people who go to the dream world to visit a park would be the pillows, right? There's no dream world denizens besides yourself. So you're trying to make a business on entire people who've actually been killed off by a giant bat. Those are 2 captains snuggling right next to each other. Interesting. We'll talk about boss. Wow, this is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. I got it. Okay. I'm going to do my best to get excellent here. So, I'll speed this up again, and hopefully we can get these. Oh, I only need 1 more. Okay, well then screw that. Hammer time. Hammer's way easier. Boosh! Excellent 10 get. Ah, that's a relief. That one's always stressful to get. And then we can just get the dodge 10 throughout the rest of this fight. So I will cut, or speed up or cut or do something. I do want to keep a captain alive so he can attack me 2 more times though. And syrup jars, always really a good thing to actually, you're going to want to have syrup jars later on in this area. So always good to get some from that. Makes me quite happy. And I'll cut, well actually, there's only 2 more things here, so I don't know. I guess I can quickly just show off the rest of this dodge 10, then I'll cut any other fights from now on with these guys. There we go, this should be the last dodge come up here. As long as I actually dodge it, we'll have all the things in Dreamy Dream complete. Dodge you, this is nice and easy this time. And there we go, dodge 10. Huzzah! Alright, I'm going to cut the rest of this fight, and I will see you guys when it's done. Oops, well, doesn't matter anymore. Actually failed an excellent on the hammer for once. That usually doesn't happen. Next time I show off one of those fights, though, I will purposely extend it just to show off that. I don't think I showed off that you don't get more whatchamacallit, they actually do spawn more dream caps if you don't kill the captain. I don't think that I ever showed that off, so I will next time I fight one of those guys, but I'll do that entire fight off camera because I'm not going to waste like 3 minutes of your time anymore for battles. Anyway, Boss Brickle's here. He needs to water these plants to get them to grow up there. So once again, a mechanic in the real world applied to the dream world to water these flowers to capture that bunny. So also he has 2 giant carrots now. He's sporting some massive carrots. What is the Mario Luigi series in giant carrots, by the way? Seems to be a trend of sorts, at least for the past couple games. Oh, really? Trying to use reverse psychology on us, I see. It's not like you're just giving us a hint as to what to do to make progress. So we need to make these flowers grow to catch that bunny. Unfortunately, they won't bounce us very high in their current state. But yeah, as I mentioned, my voice sounds a little weakish right now. It is because I had wisdom teeth surgery about a week ago. So, my voice is not fully recovered from that. It's still, my mouth definitely still aches a little bit, so I'm trying to be a little gentler on my, talking, perhaps. But, Mushrise Park water pipe map. So, obviously, but yeah, just a heads up on that. Although, it's also because I had a bunch of failed recordings before this. My voice is a little strained right now. So, apologies for that. Anyways, you can see we have a water pipe map. As you can imagine, this water, I mean, we need water to water the plants, so this is going to be important, but we don't actually have water flowing in here yet, so don't really worry about this place now. It's something to worry about in the future. Just not right now. Right now, it doesn't matter. What matters now is we actually use these pipes to flip these over here, because they're on a little flippy thing, so use the fan to flip these around, and eventually you can, fight a new guy. That's what we can do, which we need to do to get the no-hitter anyway, so I am okay with fighting a new foe of sorts. These guys, well, first of all, counterattack of the hammer is really different. As you can see, also, okay, the way that he works with the first attack is, with counterattacking of hammers, you basically, they'll attack from a certain direction, you turn Mario to that direction, and you counterattack with the hammer. So as opposed to, you know, basically you actually can change your direction. It's all about, like, which direction they're coming from with the hammer. So the game doesn't really introduce Dream World hammer mechanics, even though they're kind of a bit different, so interesting how it works. I need to actually focus on doing good attacks here. I'm busy explaining that. And then their other attack here, sometimes they'll aim at you, sometimes they'll aim above you, just sort of project where they're going and dodge or not dodge accordingly. As you can imagine, these guys are flying enemies, so the hammer will be utterly useless. Doesn't matter if there's shocks or sort, it doesn't matter. They're flying enemies, they will dodge it. Otherwise, they do take quite a few hits, but they're fairly easy to dodge. They're pretty simplistic. Besides, I do not like counterattacking with the hammer in the Dream World. I'm going to tell you that right now. That is by far my biggest... What is with me right now? I got my 10 excellence, and now I'm just like... Now I just can't attack for the life of me. It's kind of sad. At least I'm going to kill them with counterattack damage, so... Alright, let's do this properly here. I just need to focus. I need to focus more of the combat here. That is the problem with hard mode. The timing is harder, so the fact that I'm trying to talk while playing can kill my focus for those attacks, which is another reason why I do cut out battles, because it lets me just focus and get them done with quicker, I guess. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to sit there and flub up everything all the time, and it'll just be a pain in the butt, so... And whatnot. This pipe will basically take us back, takes us way over here. There's not really much over here that you need. If you fall down here, it's just back to the beginning, so... In other words, don't waste your time by jumping down like I just did. It is indeed a waste of time. So, go me. But, we're gonna navigate this pipe maze of sorts and go find a way to turn this water on, because the pipes don't matter when you don't have any water to turn them on. When you have Luigi and a Luigi in your work, it does make avoiding fights a lot easier, as you can see, because, well, you only have one bro to dodge. It's much easier to jump over enemies or get around them in some way, shape, or form. As you can see, the propeller things, whatever they were called, they will actually attack you, they'll try to basically dive bomb you outside of battle to get you in combat. So, you want to be very careful with, you have to kind of, I'll show you how to dodge them when we come across another one. I think we're going to be coming across another one of these really soon. Also, 7 pieces, that's the correct number for now, so we're doing pretty well on attack pieces. You can also get this thing to flip out over here as well. Doesn't really matter either way. It's actually kind of interesting when you end up, when you're on top of one of them, because you kind of get flipped up, oh no, don't, oh, hello! You kind of get, like, flipped around, and it just doesn't work out well. You can try to, like, stand here to flip up here, but you just kind of get flipped around, so you kind of actually have to sort of time these accordingly, especially when we're going to be trying to put this pipe puzzle together later on, but since there's no water flow, there's no reason to do it later on. This sign will also give you an overview of the area, but like I said, without water flow, this actually doesn't matter, so... Anyway, if you want to avoid these guys, let them go into the ground, wait for them to go up, and then you'll actually have just enough time to get under them. If you just try to charge under them while they're still in the air, they always will charge and hit you, even if you just have Mario. Your odds of dodging around them is pretty slim. Looking at the video time, I think we have time for a little bit more before we end the video. We'll go ahead and end it probably after this cutscene, as we turn on the water and get the water flowing. But anyway, he has to turn off these feathers. The pump will start working, and then we can get the watering machine going. So we gotta, you know, turn on the water, get the pipes working, turn the watering machine, get the flowers, so on and so forth. And then we can get ourselves a bunny. And that bunny will be fantastic. Huzzah! So that's the game plan. Yeah, I'm totally spying you, bro. Oh boy. Boss Brickle is plotting. He wants to call a truce. We ought to We ought to walk together. Turn these feathers to nab that bunny. Indeed, we will definitely try to do that. Blah blah blah. And they actually use the whole tree. I guess they're trees. I don't know, tree slingshot. What would you call it, Luigi Never Worked? Did they even give that a name? I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna now work together with Boss Brickle to get this area working. But looking at the time, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode. So this is LuckySevenDX signing out. In the next episode, we work with Boss Brickle to get water flowing. But will he backstab us? Who will get the bunny? We'll find out in the next one, guys. LuckySevenDX signing out. See you all in the next episode. Bye bye.